If you are holding XRP, this is going to be one of the most important videos you are going to watch today. I'm going to break down why I think XRP has absolutely unlimited growth potential. What we have seen over the past couple of days, weeks, and months is just a drop in the bucket compared to where I think XRP will go in the future. A lot of the price action that we've seen, a lot of the volume that we've seen, up to $10 billion in 24-hour volume, has been built on the backbone of retail investors. But XRP is transforming. And what we are seeing right before our eyes is institutional adoption that is going to take XRP from the third place coin when it comes to market cap to unlimited growth potential. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video so we can get it out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all things XRP. In order to talk about where we are going to go, we have to discuss where we've been. For the past year, XRP performing extraordinarily well, doing things that no other coin has done. And of course, we know that this is on the backbone of more regulatory clarity. When we look at the all-time chart, people will say, wow, compared to where it's been, XRP hasn't done a lot of anything in terms of price action. But we know that when it was down here, almost at 10 cents a coin, people were screaming that this thing would never recover. The team continued to build. They continued to fight the litigation and the unfair treatment from the SEC, and now we are reaping the benefits. When I see a chart like this, I say this is XRP just playing catch up. This is where we've been all along, but of course, now that we have some regulatory clarity, the SEC isn't going after XRP like it's their day job. We are starting to see the price action tick back up. Of course, XRP, in terms of coin market cap, in terms of the global market cap, $210 billion, extremely strong, sitting in third place right behind Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I think this is just the start. We are now seeing altcoin season, folks, where Bitcoin is cooling off a little bit and giving some gains down here to some of these other coins in the alternative space. XRP being no different. But what's so exciting about this coin is it's already sitting here at third place, but it's really not a household name like Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of people know about these two. Not a lot of people know about XRP, and that's why I think it has some of the biggest growth potential when it comes to the coins here in the top three. This is all from gaining regulatory and industry buy-in. The biggest cause of Ripple's recent surge has been growing optimism surrounding the regulatory environment, as well as encouraging signs from potential industry adoption. This is exactly what we've been talking about all along. As the regulatory framework really lays itself out in terms of not only just Ripple, but cryptocurrency in general, we are going to see some astronomical moves. On top of this, we know for a fact that Ripple is on the books to potentially having its own ETF. Plenty of articles out there outlining why this is such a big deal. We already have the 2x leveraged ETF when it comes to Ripple. The next step will be a spot ETF. We've seen what spot ETFs have done for Bitcoin. We've seen what spot ETFs have done for Ethereum. Now we are going to see right before our eyes what a spot ETF is going to do for XRP Ripple. What makes it so exciting, folks, is this coin is USA made. That means the adoption here in the United States can absolutely take on a monstrous form in a very good way that'll put Ripple on the map front and center in terms of how the United States of America transacts and uses cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is the coin for everybody. Ethereum is a little bit centralized. XRP is centralized in that same way, but it's controlled by regulators here in America, and that's what makes it so different. That's what makes it, in terms of potential here in the United States, extremely interesting. We already know governments like control, and I think when it comes to Ripple, the government sees that it can control this type of coin, and that's why I think mainstream adoption when it comes to Ripple is very close and should be on everybody's radar. I do anticipate that as soon as even this Friday, we could get ETFs when it comes to Ripple. And if it's not going to be this Friday, I think it's going to be extremely soon. As of right now, it's a question of when and not if when it comes to Ripple or XRP. Let's talk a little bit about the volume that we've been seeing. $10 billion in 24-hour trade volume is no small feat when it comes to any coin. And we know that this is all built on the fact that people in the retail space are eyeing this coin with a lot of optimism. But in the future, what I think will really transform and take this coin to the next level is not only that retail adoption, and keep in mind something, folks. Bitcoin has seen retail adoption because Bitcoin has been around forever. Ethereum has seen retail adoption because not only has Ethereum been around for a long time, but people can build on Ethereum. What I really see XRP doing is taking that retail adoption to the next level, where we can build not only for the retail investors like Ethereum is doing, but we can build for banks, we can build for governments, we can build for nations, we can build at a scale that Ethereum has not seen before. That's the type of market penetration that I think makes XRP completely different than any other coin in the top 10. Alongside of that, we know XRP has already started implementing its own stablecoin, not gained a lot of traction yet, but that's going to bring us so much volume. If you look here in the top 20 coins, USDC, which is built on Ethereum, it goes to show you that a lot of this volume that Ethereum is seeing is probably from USDC. Same thing with Solana and USDC. So a lot of these coins that are built on Ethereum are giving Ethereum a ton of volume. Dogecoin, absolutely no different. Shiba Inu, absolutely no different. So what we can start seeing potentially is not only retail investors, not only mainstream adoption in terms of industries, governments, banks, etc., but we can also start seeing people building on XRP. We caught a glimpse of it earlier in the year, but I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg, folks. So that is pretty much all I have for you guys in today's video. As a recap, retail investors are absolutely bullish when it comes to XRP. I think it's just the start. We're going to see a lot more retail adoption, a lot more mainstream adoption, a lot more governmental, as well as industry adoption in the form of ETFs. And that will make it so that people start trusting XRP because they have been working their butts off for so long. And I think it's about time for them to start really making XRP a household name. All of these things will come with time, but from my perspective, I think XRP has absolutely unlimited growth potential, and it will be a waiting game to see who can withstand the test of time and see XRP go to double digits, triple digits, and potentially even beyond that. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. Please keep in mind, folks, I'm by no means a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please go out and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on my channel, as I do not know what I am talking about. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.